guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys a beginner's makeup tutorial. This is an easy beginner's tutorial for those of you who are lost. So yesterday I had a couple questions about how I did my makeup, and I had a lot of people who didn't know the steps or didn't know what products to get. And so I'm going to go ahead and review these for you today. I'm going to give you a tutorial. This is an easy, almost everyday look if you choose to do so. I think it is very beautiful and very complimenting on the skin, and I hope you guys like this video. Please keep watching for the tutorial. Alright, so straight off the bat, I wanted to start off with moisturizer. Moisturizing is a very, very important step. Without moisturizer, you can get, especially if you have acne like I do, you can get dry patches of skin that sometimes they can lift up and flake off. It's gross, I know, and it's a struggle. So what I like to do, I like to go with my CeraVe moisturizer. This CeraVe moisturizer costs about $14 at Target. This is an AM and it does have SPF 30. So this here works for me, but if you have a favorite moisturizer that you like to use, I suggest you use that. It is very important that you find what works best for your skin and use that instead, because you yourself know your skin better than anybody else. So use what you think is best for your type of skin. So I just like to go in with this in the morning and use that, and I already did that. I went and patted that into my skin. And then next I like to use the e.l.f. Poreless primer right here. As you can see, these primers cost about $6 in Target. These are one of my favorite drugstore primers, of course. I feel like they go on very smoothly. They really smooth out the rough surface texture of my skin, and they make me feel very happy. So I just go in with about 2 pumps. Just go ahead and swipe that on my face. And it is very important that you use a primer, because a primer will help your foundation and your makeup last longer throughout the day, and it'll apply a lot smoother and a lot silkier and flawless in the end. Alright, and we're just going to let that sink into the skin. Alright, now that we have that all done, I like to go in with my L'Oreal True Match. This is in the shade N3. I have used this before when I was filming my Flawless Foundation tutorial. This costs around $13.95 at Target. It is one of those drugstore foundations that I absolutely enjoy. Another one that I use here most commonly throughout the summer times, because my face does get a bit oily, especially in my T-zone. I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the matte and poreless. They do have the dewy ones, which is perfect if you have drier skin, but for me, since I tend to have oilier skin, I like to use the matte and poreless ones. This is in the shade 238, and remember, this is for the normal to oily people out there. So I'm just going to go with my N3 right here. Alright, so one thing you really don't want to do when applying foundation, you don't want to use your fingers to apply your foundation. Your fingers can harbor bacteria, and it can spread that all around your skin. And especially if you have acne prone skin like I do, it can make it a lot worse. So please refrain from using your fingers, because you don't want all that bacteria rubbing all around in your face and into your pores. So what I like to use is either a foundation brush or a beauty blender. These are also called sponges. So with a foundation brush, this is from Wet n Wild. This foundation brush is $2.99 on their website. This is a very cheap brush, and it has very soft hairs. And this is very good, but however, if you have acne, a foundation brush can irritate your acne and make it worse. And you really don't want that. So I do recommend that using a beauty blender, it will be a lot softer in your face, a lot more gentle. It will spread it a lot more evenly across your face. For my people who don't have acne, I do recommend this beautiful foundation brush. It is, again, only $2.99. So these are $10.95, but they do have 30 plus shades, which is amazing. You can definitely find what's closest to your shade. I know it is almost nearly impossible when you go to drugstores and finding your foundation, but I think that if you do invest your time in looking for the right foundation for you, it will absolutely be totally worth it. I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender right here. I'm going to go ahead and buff it into my skin. So next, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to go in with, for my nose, for my T-zone, since I do have oily skin, I'm going to go with the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. This, I do find that it does keep my T-zone a lot more matte. So this is only $3.99 at Target. I'm going to go in with this powder brush by Wet n Wild. This is $2.99 on their website. Alright, and then now that I have my T-zone set, I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face, my cheeks, jawline, and neck using the CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder right here. This is the transparent shade. And so the purpose of these setting powders are to make sure that your foundation stays locked into place and it does not smear around. If you do not set your foundation, it will tend to melt off and it will look very oily and cakey and it'll look really bad. So it is a very important thing that you go ahead and set your foundation once you have completed that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little bit of bronzer right here. This is the Fit Me bronzer in the shade 200 Medium Bronze. This again is $3.99 and I'm going to go in with this contour brush by Wet n Wild, which is $1.99. The tip for applying bronzer or contour shades is if you connect the top of your ear down here to the inner corner of your mouth. When you're doing any kind of contouring, you want that lifted look, even if you apply bronzer. If you apply in downward strokes going like this, it will make you look older, and so I highly suggest that you go against that, and by doing that you want to go up. Again, this is bronzer, this is not for contour. I see a lot of people often use bronzer shades to contour. However, a lot of these bronzers have orange tints in them and they will make your face look a bit orange in the end. So I do highly suggest that you go out and buy a contour palette. My favorite one, this is high end. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their powder contour kit in the shade light to medium. However, this is a bit more high end, but if you're up for it, I suggest that you put your time and money into this. This will definitely help a lot. So this is only just to warm the face. And now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. blush brush. I think this was about $3. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Milani Tea Rose Powder Blush. This right here is $7.99. You want to apply this to almost apples and up. You want to apply it almost above if you were to contour or to apply bronzer. You want to apply it just a little bit above that, just so that it can seamlessly blend into your contour or your bronzer. I'm gonna go in with my favorite highlighter of all time. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This is in the shade Precious Petals. And these are only $4.99, I believe, on their website. I think these have an intense glow. I would say almost, if you have used the Becca Champagne Pop, I would say it is almost in that range. It is a very good product, especially for its price and the brand. I think you get excellent glow. And I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. tapered highlighting brush. And I do caution you, this does have quite a bit of fallout, but for the price and the brand, I think it is totally not a problem. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray right here. This is only $7.99 at Target. This is beautiful. I totally fell in love with this product. This is the best drugstore setting spray that I have ever found. Again, you do have the e.l.f. ones here, the Makeup Mist and Set, for only $6. However, if you do have the extra little bit of money, I would go ahead and get this instead. This will leave your face matte and beautiful. It will keep everything in place. And while that is setting, you can go ahead and eat your food. Alright guys, that is it for this beginner's tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. Please comment down what you guys would like to see next down below. If you guys have any suggestions or questions, please comment that down and I'll do my best to reply to them. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.